Ever wondered what your cat thinks when you meow back at them? Today, we dive into the curious world of cat communication. Cats, intriguingly, reserve their meows primarily for human interaction. Unlike the variety of sounds they use with their feline friends, meows become a special language for cats when communicating with us. This unique behavior highlights a fascinating divergence in how cats interact with other cats compared to humans. So if cats don't typically meow at each other, what goes through their fluffy heads when we start meowing at them? Let's find out. First off, what exactly is a meow? It's not just a simple call, it's a sophisticated form of cat communication primarily used for interacting with humans, not with other cats. That's right, in the wild, adult cats rarely meow at each other, but reserve this special vocalization for their human companions. Now, why do cats meow at us? The reasons are as varied as the cats themselves. One of the most common reasons is greeting. Just as you might say hello when you see someone you know, cats use a friendly meow to say, "Hey, I see you there." It's their way of acknowledging your presence and signaling that they're happy to see you. But greetings are just the start. Have you ever noticed your cat meowing incessantly around mealtime? That's because they've learned that this particular sound often yields results, namely, food. This type of meow tends to be more persistent and urgent, as if they're saying, "I'm hungry, feed me now." Cats also use meows as a beacon for attention. This can range from a soft, almost inquisitive meow asking for a cuddle to a loud and prolonged meow, demanding you stop whatever you're doing and pay attention to them immediately. It's their way of saying, "I need some love and affection, please." The tone, length, and frequency of meows can tell us a lot about what our feline friends are feeling. A short, sharp meow might be a polite request or a simple greeting, while a series of meows could indicate excitement or impatience. On the other hand, a low-pitched meow might signal annoyance or displeasure, whereas high-pitched meows often indicate urgent demands or distress. Understanding the why behind your cat's meows can help you guess how they might interpret your vocal responses. By tuning into these subtle cues, you can better communicate with your feline friend, strengthening the bond between you. And isn't that what every cat owner wants? Now, when you meow back, do you speak their language, or is it just gibberish to them? Imagine you're trying to speak a foreign language without ever having learned it properly. That's probably how our feline friends feel when we attempt to meow at them. Unlike humans, who often share a laugh or a puzzled look when someone bungles a word in a new language, cats might respond quite differently. First, let's talk about tone. Cats use a variety of meows, each with its own set of nuances, to communicate. A high-pitched meow might signal a friendly greeting or a request for attention, while a lower, more drawn-out meow could be an expression of discomfort or displeasure. When humans try to replicate these sounds, our vocal cords and the way we produce sound naturally differ. So even our best imitation might not quite hit the mark in terms of pitch or tone, leading to a lot of confusion on the part of the cat. Next, there's the issue of pitch. Cats are extremely sensitive to pitch variations in their meows, which convey different emotions or desires. A human's attempt at mimicking a cat's meow often lacks these subtle pitch variations, making it difficult for the cat to interpret what's being said. It's like tuning into a radio station only to find it slightly off frequency. Volume plays another crucial role. Cats can modulate the loudness of their meows to suit different situations. A loud meow might be a demand for food, while a soft meow could be a simple greeting. Humans, on the other hand, might not adjust their volume with the same sensitivity, leading to either an overly loud meow that could startle a cat or a too soft meow that goes unnoticed. Despite these challenges, cats do recognize and respond to their owners' voices. They might not understand the exact words you're trying to mimic, but they likely recognize the effort as a form of attention or bonding. Observations show that cats often respond to their owners' mimicked meows with behaviors like purring, rubbing, or even meowing back, suggesting they perceive these attempts as social interaction rather than direct communication. Could your cat be understanding you, or perhaps they think you're just a very confused kitten? Imagine conducting an experiment where you meow at different cats and observe their reactions. Sounds like an amusing afternoon, doesn't it? Picture this. You're in a room full of cats of different breeds, ages, and temperaments, and you begin to meow. The reactions could be as varied as the cats themselves. Some cats might look at you with wide-eyed confusion, their little heads cocked to one side, trying to decipher this odd dialect you're speaking in. They might be wondering why you, a human, are meowing and not making your usual human sounds. Others might respond with a sense of curiosity. They may approach you, sniff around, or even meow back, engaging in this strange conversation. They could be intrigued by your attempts to communicate in their language and may even appreciate the effort. And then there are those that might simply ignore you. They might continue their cat nap or go about their play, indifferent to your meowing. It's not unusual for cats to be a bit aloof, after all. Anecdotal evidence from cat owners who have tried this experiment tells us that reactions can be quite diverse. Some report their cats becoming more affectionate, others say their cats become more vocal, and then there are those whose cats don't react at all. While we can't know for sure without talking to the cats themselves, their reactions can give us some interesting clues. But cats communicate in more ways than just meowing. While meowing might be the most audible and noticeable way our feline friends chat, it's merely the tip of the iceberg in their intricate system of communication. Let's dive into this fascinating world where silence often speaks louder than sounds. Cats are fluent in the language of body language. A cat's posture can convey everything from fear to affection, aggression to playfulness. For instance, a cat that's scared or feels threatened might make itself look bigger by puffing up its fur, arching its back, and hissing. Conversely, a relaxed cat with a gently curving tail and half-closed eyes might be inviting you to a cozy petting session. Speaking of tails, these are not just for balance. A tail can be a direct signal of a cat's emotional state. A tail that swishes rapidly back and forth usually indicates irritation or excitement, depending on the context. A slow, languid tail movement, on the other hand, often shows contentment and confidence. Purring is another multifaceted form of communication. Often we associate purring with happiness, but cats also purr when they're in pain, anxious, or even when they're nearing the end of their life. It's a way for them to self-soothe and communicate their need for reassurance and comfort. Hissing, meanwhile, is typically a clear stop sign. It's a cat's way of saying it feels threatened and needs space. This sound, often accompanied by a spitting action, is designed to ward off predators or other perceived threats. These forms of communication are especially prevalent in interactions with other cats. While humans might get a meow or two, fellow felines are more likely to witness the full spectrum of nonverbal cues, from subtle ear twitches to complex tail signals. Understanding these signals in the context of meowing can help us better interpret what our cats are trying to say. It's a reminder that every purr, hiss, or tail flick has a purpose and meaning in the nuanced world of cat communication. So meowing is just one piece of the puzzle in the complex language of cats. So, what have we learned about chatting with our feline friends? We've delved into the curious world of cat-human communication, discovering that the language of meowing is far more complex than we might initially think. Cats don't just use meows to communicate with each other, but they have adapted this form of communication to interact with us, their human counterparts. When we meow back at our cats, we're engaging in a dialogue that's unique to our relationship with them. However, it's crucial to remember that meowing is just one part of the communication puzzle. Cats also use body language, purring, hissing, and other vocalizations to express their feelings and intentions. Understanding these can enrich the bond we share with our furry friends. Next time you meow at your cat, remember, you might be saying more than you know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you enjoyed our feline chatter today. See you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. We hope today's journey into the curious world of cat communication has sparked some delightful insights. Are your cats responding in mysterious or amusing ways when you meow at them? We'd love to hear about it. Drop your stories in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with more quirky insights into the minds of our furry friends. Keep those tails wagging, and we'll see you in the next video.